to my channel. So I've literally filmed this video twice already, like beat face, ready to go, detailed video, and both videos failed. The first one I had no lipstick, the second one, and I looked crazy, and the second one, oh, the videoing was off, and I was just like, really? Like, is this not meant to be? But I'm like, I don't care what it is, through hell and high water, this video is going up. Anyway, so you're gonna kind of see like two videos where I'm in the same setting, just because I had to refilm two different types of videos. So let's get into the first one. So this video today is a comparison video between the Nars Soft Matte Concealer, and then between the LA Girl Pro Concealer as well. I guess I'll start with the most, I feel like, deciding factor of all products, which would be the price point. So obviously, if you really care about price point, the LA Pro Concealer trumps the Nars. I believe the Nars is around, like, retails 35 Canadian dollars, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I'll like leave a proper price in this video, but that in comparison to the LA Girl Pro Concealer, which I believe is like $4.99 Canadian, so that's, I'm pretty sure, cheaper in US dollars. Like, you could get a good amount of LA Girl Pro Concealer for the price of a Nars, the Nars Matte Concealer. Now, mind you, I feel like both of them you get the same amount of products. I don't think it's like a significant difference in that sense. So like your money goes a long way with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Now, leading into the next point, obviously you want a lot of bang for your buck. So you want the quality, where if you're going to pay a lot of money, you want the quality that will come with it. So I think my biggest thing, which I absolutely loved with the Nars Pro Concealer, was that it's just the consistency, and that I feel like I'm so repetitive when it comes to this with my videos, but a lot of higher end makeup, the consistency is just so out of this world. You're just like, you know, not everything, like, don't quote me on that, I'm just saying like a lot of the things that I use, and that, like, you know, like you test out at Sephora before you buy something. So a lot of the things that I use or test out, like, it's just so like, anyways, for this particular product, it's so good. The creaminess is amazing. There's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video because it's so hot in this room, like, I can't even. Anyway, so back to my main point. Yeah, so the other day I believe I was editing my wedding Get Ready With Me wedding edition, like with the one with in a yellow dress, and I was editing the makeup part, and I literally was shocked myself when I was watching the video. Like, oh my god, like, look at that application. Like, you know when you're just kind of, you see like a beauty blender just strategically like blending in the makeup so seamlessly and effortlessly. Like, I like literally had to catch my breath. I was like, that looks so good. Anyways, for me, like, as a makeup junkie, like, that's a big deal. Anyway, so in that particular sense, like, the consistency and creaminess is just impeccable. Whereas the LA Girl Pro Concealer is still very good, especially for the price point. Like, I don't think I own anything else as LA Girl. It's just the concealer, and that's all that's done it for me these years. But it's a really good, especially for its price point. So you have to put in a little more work than you would for the Nars the Nars, I'm gonna be interchanging words here, the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. You're gonna have to put in a lot more work in terms of elbow grease. I just feel like it was a lot easier, like the application process with the Nars, than it was with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So in that sense, the Nars trumps the LA Girl Pro Concealer with that. Now, longevity is a huge thing with makeup, especially when you bleach your face, especially when you bleach your face for an event. You want to make sure that you look good, and you're going to look good throughout the night, right? As long as given you're not sweating off all your makeup, which happens to me, unfortunately. But the Nars Pro Concealer, I feel like, also trumps the LA Girl in longevity. I don't feel like my under eye creases as much. Now, that also can be a big determinant a big determining factor on that can also be because of your what you use to set your under eye or your concealer in the various areas on your face. But I use the same product for both. And when I use the same product for both, I feel like I have less creasing with the Nars Pro Concealer, with the Nars Soft Matte, sorry, because I feel like it's worked so deeply in my skin. It's just kind of like sets there really nicely. The LA Pro Concealer, it really does depend on the day. It depends on the sun. It depends on the setting of the moon. Because sometimes it creases and sometimes it doesn't. And it's just, I guess, a chance I take. Now, given if I do, sometimes I rush my makeup. Sometimes I don't prime properly, or like prime, and then sometimes I don't set my face properly. But I know I always set my under eye makeup with a powder, and it's a give and take, whereas the Nars is a hit every single time, right? So that's another thing. I'm trying to remember from all 2 other videos that I filmed what else that I was going to talk about, because really it's such an irritating topic right now, but my camera, but nonetheless. With the actual product itself, when you're examining it, the Nars is a really creamy, really nice consistency, whereas the LA Pro Concealer is a little more liquidy. And then what tends to happen is the liquid and the product itself kind of separate. It really depends. Like, some of my tubes have not done that, some of my tubes have, but more so they have than they haven't. So sometimes I have to go and like you know, mix it around in the tube before I then go to apply it on my face, which I feel like something I shouldn't have to do, but given the price point, I'll do it. Like, who cares, you know? But like, say like Nars came out with a product like that and you were paying $40, you would not want to do anything close to that for the price point. So you get what you pay for, pretty much. Another thing that is really important to me is accessibility with makeup. So one thing that I really do appreciate about the Nars products is that you're going to find them at every Sephora. You may not find every single product that Nars carries, but you're going to find it. And they ship at least to Canada at a really good rate, same with the US. And you know, you'll always be able to stock up on what you have. The thing about the LA Pro Concealer, maybe in the States it's probably totally different, but in Canada it's a bit of a trek and a struggle. I mean, if you're gonna go and drive all the way to the hair store, which is about 4 of them that are pretty mainstream-ish, like black hair stores, they always carry them, given they have a full stock of LA Pro Concealer and they have your color. Now that to me is really annoying, and I can't go to like a regular drugstore and get it. It's just not usually there, and if it's there, it's not usually stocked. So it's the same problem. So if I'm going to pay now for shipping, I'm going to probably pay more than the product itself, which is usually like $4 anyways, and then on top of that $4 shipping, so that it kind of adds up. So in reality, what would have been like $6 at most with tax included is now going to cost you about probably double. And then, like, okay, you're still going to get 4 LA Pro Concealers for one Nars Soft Matte. To me, that's obviously, it's still like a determining factor for most people, at least that's what I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the 2. In the overall, when it comes to the battle, I'd have to say I would definitely, if you're gonna pick one or the other, I would pick the Nars. If you're really penny pinching and you're just kind of like, you know what, like this is like, I need something more affordable, I would just go with the LA Pro Concealer. There's nothing actually wrong with it in general. It's a really good product. I just feel like with what I do and how I apply my makeup, I love the Nars. Like, I just love it. But I do have both of them for their own reasons, you know. They're good in their own way. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this battle video. I am so sorry if this was all over the place. Literally, after you filmed a video for the 3rd time on the same topic, you're scatterbrained. Like, I'm just scatterbrained. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.